Soulpreneur Illumination. Discover your ikigai. Welcome to your own hero's journey. My intention is to be your ally on your quest to illuminating your soul's purpose. If you're with me, I'd pour you a tea. Get comfy and settle in so you can connect to the truth within you, awaiting to be heard. To get the most out of this, get something to write with, find a space just for you, turn your phone on silent, and close any other windows or apps. What are you doing here? And I don't mean just here listening to me right now, but what are you doing here in this body as a human being, in this existence? What is your purpose? Have you figured out why you came here in the first place? For many of us, the answer might feel a little bit unclear, like we're just following along somebody else's plan. Maybe you're feeling a little bit boxed in and blocked by other people's expectations, or even the confusion of not quite knowing how to get out of this box you found yourself in. A few years ago, I felt totally lost and trapped where I was. I knew there was something more I was supposed to be doing, but I just felt anxious and depressed, which were clues to me that I wasn't in alignment with my soul's true purpose. I started wondering what I was really supposed to be doing. I wasn't sure how to get out. I knew that I was supposed to be doing something else, but I wasn't sure how to get there. Just kind of felt tangled in this mess of how to escape and emerge. I started to dream about what was possible. I started to imagine what my life would be like if I was doing what it was I really wanted to do. And I started to walk towards that glimmer of possibility that awaited for me in the future. I hired people to help me, coaches and counselors, and I started to learn how to go inward and to ask my wisdom about where I was meant to be next. And through all of this, I've discovered so much, and I have learned about soulpreneurship. And I've learned about how it has brought me to life and helped me emerge from my own darkness. And so this is something that I want to help you discover as well. If you feel the call to walk your soul's true path, then you're in the right place, because I have some things that I know are going to help you emerge from those blocks so you can rise out of those stuck places and be the person that you know you came here to be. Hello! Welcome to Soulpreneur Illumination. I'm Ashanti, and I will be your guide on this quest to self-discovery. I created Soulpreneur Illumination because I love soulpreneurship. I have really great conversations with soulpreneurs of many different kinds, and that's part of why I created my Sacred Grind podcast, to just have conversations with people that are doing the work that they love. And through having conversations with people that do the work they love, I have learned a lot about how to support people in doing the work that I love. I also do work that I love too, but I didn't always feel that way. For a while, I kind of liked what I was doing, but something just felt totally off. I felt like I was missing something. I was working as a social worker for 6 years, and I loved part of the work, but I also felt like I wasn't able to really be me and bring my full self into the work. And so I started imagining what it'd be like to work for myself. But I didn't fully listen to the call. I started to feel stuck, and I started to hate going to work. I would book vacations to get away, and when I'd be away, I would think, when I get back, I'm definitely quitting. And then I'd get back and then fall into the same routine because I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to do what it is I really wanted to do. And I wasn't even fully thinking about what it is I really wanted to do because I wasn't sure. I just knew that I was meant to be doing something different. So for about 2 years, I kind of ignored the call. And eventually it really started to weigh on me. I started to become depressed, anxious. And I hadn't experienced this kind of feeling so intensely for quite a long time, not since I was in high school. And eventually I turned and looked at what was going on, and I asked that sadness inside me what it was that was needed. And the answer came back that it was time to take the leap. And I decided that I would open myself up to the possibility of really doing what it is I wanted to do. So I went for counseling, I hired a coach, and I began the process of self-exploration once more. I had done a lot of self-exploration already around my mental wellness, but I realized I closed myself off in a lot of ways because I wasn't in a spot that allowed me to be the fullest version of myself. It took some time, and I did a lot of inward journeying to discover what it is that I'm meant to be doing. And now I do a whole bunch of things. I offer one-on-one spiritual counseling and support. I do an animist practice, connecting people to their spirit selves. I have a podcast for soulpreneurs and a bunch of other stuff, online programs and other things that kind of just interest me at the time. And what I started to realize is that another piece of who I am is helping people illuminate their soulpreneurship. Because I have so many different skills in different areas, I can support people in this self-discovery. And it's become something that I'm really passionate about. I recognize the importance of being on our soul's path for our mental wellness and for the world around us. So now, more than ever, it's so important that we allow ourselves to start becoming who it is that we came here to be. And that's what I'm excited to help you do in Soulpreneur Illumination. Now, I'm going to allow my face to disappear, and you'll be guided just by my voice and some visuals to help you learn all about soulpreneurship and your ikigai. Now let's talk about what soulpreneurship is. So soulpreneurship is doing work from your soul. It's entrepreneurship that is from the heart. It's a spiritual experience, and it's all about self-discovery offered back to the world. So this is an opportunity for you to dive deep into your soul's true calling. A lot of times when we're doing work, it's just for the paycheck, or because maybe someone told us we should be doing this, or that we just aren't really sure what else to be doing. So soulpreneurship is when we're on our soul's truest path. And this evolves and changes throughout time as we get even more clear on what it is that we're meant to be doing. But we have to begin somewhere. And what we start to realize is that we've often been doing a lot of things to prepare ourselves for our true purpose. So perhaps things that we've gone through emotionally, challenges that we've had within our own personal lives, with our families, this will contribute to your soul's purpose. And sometimes we've actually done training for our soul's purpose without ever realizing that this is what we've been training for. So it's usually an amalgamation of a bunch of life experiences that we've had all kind of smushed together into one beautiful soul purpose. And Soulpreneur Illumination helps you really shine the light on what that is for you. Now let's talk about ikigai. Ikigai is a Japanese word with no direct English translation, But essentially what it means is your purpose, your reason for getting up in the morning, your raison d'être. And it's in relation to the work that you do. So on the screen you see a diagram with interlocking circles with ikigai in the middle. On the outside, you'll see the different spheres that show you and point you in the direction of what your ikigai is. So you'll see that it's something that you love, it's something that the world needs, you're paid for it, and you're great at it. So this combines your passions, the world's needs, gaps where there's a potential for service, money that can be made so you can sustain yourself, and your skill set. So in between these yellow outside pieces, there's interlocking spaces, kind of these like petals of a flower, where you see passion, mission, vocation, and profession, which are all their own separate things. But when you bring all of that together, what you get is the ikigai. And this is what Soulpreneur Illumination is all about, so that you can get to that beautiful sweet spot at the center of this flower and not be tearing yourself in all these different directions. It's bringing together all the beautiful parts that make up who you are so you can offer your service back to the world. We're going to be using this as a tool to help you get clear on what your soul's mission is. Included with this introduction to Soulpreneur Illumination is a companion resource. Above the video, you can click to download this companion resource and follow along. I really suggest having your notebook ready so you can write some of this stuff out yourself. It's really powerful to take what's in our mind and our heart and put it out into the world in a physical way. So whether you're typing it out or writing it with a pen and a notebook, either one is fine, but I really suggest having that available. Now it's time to design your ikigai. You can take a moment to pause to reflect on some of these questions, taking as long as you need to get clear on the answers. First, I want you to ask yourself, what do you love to do? What lights you up? What makes you feel motivated? What makes you feel like you're doing something that makes a difference in the world? What are you passionate about? What are your quirky interests? Reflect on all of that and write it down. Next, ask yourself, what are you great at doing? What are your skills? These can be related to professional skill sets or softer skills related to other parts of your life. What does the world need right now from your perspective? Try to put your passions out of the equation just for a moment and ask yourself what you think the world really needs. And finally, I want you to take all of that and notice, what could you get paid for? So there are things that we're passionate about doing, but we don't necessarily get paid for them. So think about some of the things that you do and offer that you could get paid for. Again, taking as long as you need and then coming back to the video when you're ready. Now that we've determined a little bit more about your ikigai, we're going to move into figuring out your what, who, why, and how. This is an opportunity for you to notice what it is that you are meant to offer the world, who you're meant to offer it to, the reason why they'll benefit from it, and how you're going to offer this service. So again, take your time to reflect on some of these answers and know that this can change over time. When I first started working for myself, I had a really different vision of what it was or what I thought I was supposed to be doing. So it's okay if this shifts over time or if you're not entirely sure, but it's fun to just start and begin to get that momentum moving. Starting with your what, the action, this is what you'll be doing. Okay, so notice what thoughts and words come up for you first. I have a list of different action words that you can choose from, or you can create your own. Are you teaching something? Are you creating? Are you helping, expressing? What resonates with you? Pick a few and then narrow it down if you need to. Next, you're going to move into your who. This is your demographic. Are you going to be working with young moms, people with trauma history, single parents? Try to get as narrowed in as you can. Again, you can start broad and then try to be specific. You can use your ikigai to support you with this. And again, you can kind of go back and forth depending on what comes through for you. Moving into your why, this is the need. Why do people need what it is that you have to offer? Are they looking to be pain-free? Are they hoping to organize their homes? Do they want to step into their authenticity? What need will you help them fulfill by what it is that you're offering? And finally, you're going to get some clarity on your how, and this is the method. What is it that you're actually offering? Are you offering trauma-informed massage therapy? A podcast about making music from found items? Making cartoons about aliens? Allow it to be creative and out there. It's really great when you allow your uniqueness to be your method and your how. There's a lot of people that might be doing stuff that's similar to you, but no one is doing your particular thing your way. So it's your uniqueness that we really want to allow to shine through here. Take a moment to pause and come back again when you've figured out your what, who, why, and how. Having a clear message about what it is that you do and offer is really important. You don't want to have to talk to people for a half an hour for them to get the point about what it is that you're offering. It's nice to have a concise message in just one or maybe two sentences. And people will know right away, oh, okay, this is what they're offering and this is how I can benefit. This is an opportunity for you to work a little bit of your manifestation magic. For great affirmation and manifestation, we want to write this out as though it's happening here and now. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. It can change over time. Try to get out of your head space and into your imagination. Drawing on the last two parts of the program that we already did, the ikigai and your who, what, why, how, you're going to bring all of that together and create a sentence or two that explains what it is that you offer. Start by writing I am or I'm because this helps you really claim that this is what you're up to. So some examples I have are I'm a psychic development coach that helps people rediscover their psychic gifts. Or you could be I am a colorful cartoonist with a dark side. Maybe you want to say, I'm a plant medicine magician that helps women free themselves from chemical medications. Be creative and unique with this. Allow your essence to come through and know that it will shift and evolve over time. Who are you? Allow this to be a statement to the universe that you are ready to step into this version of yourself. My final challenge for you in this little introduction is for you to become your inner narrator. Well, the best kind of inner narrator. We're always having an inner narration going on, whether we realize it or not. Sometimes that narrator can kind of lead us in a direction that we don't necessarily want to go in, being critical, judgmental, and all that kind of stuff. What we want to do is shift into who it is that we want to be and who we're ready to be. So the first part of this is a heart vibe word blast. It's kind of like a brainstorm, but instead it's from the heart, and you're just going to blast out a bunch of words that feel true for how you want to feel and what it is you want to experience. Vibrant, magical, connected, motivated. These are the kind of words that we want to blast out. Allow yourself to have any words that feel motivating, empowering, exciting to come through, the ones that resonate with what it is that you really want to be, who it is you want to be. Next, you're going to complete these sentences. I'm done with blank. I'm ready for, insert your answer here. I desire, and I now blank. So I want you to really feel into the answers for these sentences. What are you done with? What are you ready for? What do you desire? And what are you now ready to be, achieve, and whatever comes to mind, allow it to come on out into the world. It's important that we take these thoughts that are swirling in our mind and really make that statement and put it outwards. Finally, I want you to say why you need to illuminate your soulpreneurship. What would be different about your life if you got really clear on what it is you're meant to be doing? What maybe wouldn't be so great if you just stayed stuck where you're at now? If you stayed exactly where you're at now, what would your life be like? And if you illuminated your soulpreneurship, what would your life be like? Allow your imagination to be a part of this experience and your feelings to be a part of this experience as well. Again, take a moment to pause to work through these questions. These are some powerful tools that I use to help me shift into what it is I'm doing now. And I'm giving it to you for free because I want you to notice, are you meant to be a soulpreneur or not, before you invest in the program that I've created. I really want people that are in the program to be there because they want to be there, not because they're not too sure. And when I was ready to make the shift, I was 100% in. I was ready to make that leap. And by being 100% in, you are so much more likely to succeed because you're saying, I'm going to do this no matter what. When I first made the shift from doing full-time social work to doing what it is I'm really passionate about, which is a whole bunch of things, I had people say, I hope it really works out for you. And I said, the only way it's not going to work out is if I give up. And because I had made that statement that I was ready and 100% in, it meant that I wasn't going to give up. And that's how, well, that's not the only reason how, but that's one of the reasons why I'm still doing what I'm doing now. Because there are challenges that arise, but when we know that this is our soul's mission, then there's really no other way to go. Otherwise, you're just going to be living in regret for not doing what it is that you really feel called to do. So why not get on board and start now instead of wasting a bunch of time and doing it way down the road? I'm so glad that I did it when I did, and I don't regret the timing because everything happens as it is meant to. And so I learned what I needed to learn, and it happened when it needed to happen. But there is a part of me that's like, man, I wish I was doing this sooner. So trust that feeling in you. Is the timing now? And since you're still here, I'm gonna guess that your answer is yes, you are ready to illuminate your soulpreneurship. So I'm going to be explaining to you how I will be your guide in supporting you to illuminate your soul's purpose. The first phase of Soulpreneur Illumination is illuminate your purpose. We've already done a little bit of it in this introductory program, and what we'll be doing is I'll be meeting with you and really helping you get clear. I noticed when I was doing some of this on my own, I was having a hard time, and so I actually hired a coach to help me discover what my soul's purpose is and allow for even more support and clarity. I've met with a lot of different people, and just working with others has really reflected back to me what it is I'm meant to be doing. It's really difficult sometimes to see it on our own, and that's why it's great to have someone else work with us so that they can show us what's really awesome about who we are and kind of shine some light on the things that might be in the shadows that we're not quite aware of. Next, we're going to eliminate your blocks. When we're moving into our soul's purpose, there are blocks that are keeping us from getting to where we want to go. Otherwise, we'd be doing it already. So this is where we're going to discover what it is that's holding you back from making your creative dreams a reality. We'll spend some time demystifying or defogging what it is that's standing in your way. After that, we'll illuminate your offerings. You'll discover what it is you really want to offer the world. So we'll take some of that information from illuminating your purpose, but make it even more refined and clear. Then we'll illuminate your brand. So you'll get clear on what your brand is, the whole vibe of what you want to portray, and it will be a nice draw from your authentic self. So this isn't about being phony and someone you're not. We want to be really authentic. And so I will support you on connecting to that authentic part of yourself. People love to receive a service that feels like it's not just there to rip them off, but it's really there to support them, and to like that person gets them. They get them and they want to help them genuinely. Next, we're going to illuminate your sales. So you're going to upgrade your knowledge on how to make money doing what you love. After that, we'll illuminate your message. So you're going to dive deep into your story and connect it back to your business. All of this is going to create a beautiful, clear picture to help people access your services. You're going to feel a lot more confident in what it is that you do. You're going to feel authentic and real and honest. You're not going to feel like a sleazy salesman because it's going to come from your heart and your soul. And you're going to develop strategies for how to sell to people in an authentic way. You don't want to sell people. You want to sell to people. All of this together is really going to help you shift into what it is you're meant to be doing. So again, this isn't a quick fix. This is something you're going to be working on over time. It can be a really emotional experience, and that's why this isn't just an online program. You're going to be working with me one-on-one as I'm your guide to help you with some of the emotional stuff and some of the practical stuff as well. Something that's really cool about soulpreneurship is that it also has benefits beyond what we would normally think of. This is also a big reason why I'm offering this program. As a social worker, psychotherapist, mental health professional, I really love helping people feel better in their lives. And something that has helped me tremendously is doing soulpreneurship. And so I want to help people do their life's purpose, their soul's mission, so that they can feel better and love the life that they live. So that you're not dreading going to work, feeling totally drained. You're in alignment with what it is you love doing. So when we do our soul's purpose, our soul's work, you can have health improvements, mental health and physical health, because they are linked and connected to each other. Relationships can improve because you start feeling better, you have more time for yourself, you're not so exhausted after working all day in a job that you hate. You can get an energy boost as you create your own schedule and make more time doing what it is that you love, making more time to look after yourself and have a better balanced life. This can also help with your confidence because you're like, yeah, I'm doing what I love and that feels great. All of this helps you enjoy life a little bit more, and you'll continue learning and growing, which feels great as well. And it helps you with your motivation because you're doing stuff that you have designed, stuff that you love doing. It's not someone dictating you saying that you have to do this. It's coming from your own self. And so that can feel really motivating. Of course, there's going to be challenges, but when we're in alignment with what it is we really love, those challenges maybe don't feel as hard. I know for myself that as challenges come up, I face it with a different perspective and attitude because it's what I feel called to do. And I can help you shift some of those mental blocks that can kind of get in the way when these challenges arise. That's part of what this program is designed for as well, so that you feel emotionally prepared as well as practically prepared to do your life's work. All right. So, this program is for you if you're ready to walk the path of your creative authenticity. Discover what your thing is and live it. Move past blocks that prevent you from walking your true path. It's for you if you're ready to get clear on your story and your purpose in this world, to develop your confidence in what you do and what you love, and to create your unique dreams, not someone else's. And I know that you can do it. This program isn't for you if you just want to copy what other entrepreneurs are doing. And there's a lot of that floating around on the internet right now. Just do this and you can be successful. Trust me, it does not work. It can work for some people, but I see it repeated all the time, and it's because their passion isn't really infused with the experience. This program isn't for you if you want to pretend to be someone you're not. I'm here to help you be your truest self. It's not for you if you just want to make quick money without making any changes. It's not for you if you're not interested in connecting to your soul's purpose, and if you're not ready to be your most divine, authentic self. So this is for you if you are really ready to step up into your light and to shift your whole world. Making this change for myself was absolutely life-changing, and it helped shift my life in so many ways I didn't think were possible. Although I did start to imagine that they were possible, and the more that I imagined it, the more amazing miracles came through, and that is what I want for you. This program was a ton of work for me to put together, but it was so fun because it came from my heart, and I also connected with the universe asking for guidance and support. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't really believe in what this is. A couple years ago, I was told to put out a program. I had worked with a coach and they told me to put out a program, but I wasn't sure what that was supposed to be. And now I know that this is what it's supposed to be. And so I'm showing you my soul's purpose so that you can learn how to do yours. So let me tell you a little bit about myself so that you can learn about why I am here to help you on your journey. You wouldn't hire just anyone to help you with your soul's purpose, right? So I am a Soulpreneur Illuminator. I'm a spirit bridge, I'm a registered social worker, psychotherapist, animist practitioner, artist, and a believer in dreams. I'm actually reading my bio right now, so it feels kind of funny. I work with all different kinds of people, including yogis, voice actors, naturopaths, photographers, all types of helpers and healers. I've been doing therapeutic work for 15 years with both adults and children, and I'm trained in authentic life leadership, animist practitionership, energy work, and a whole slew of other therapeutic education. I run multiple groups and workshops around self-love and authenticity. I create a 6-month online confidence program called Quest to Confidence. I've created multiple other online offerings. I have a podcast called The Sacred Grind. I'm currently creating a magical clothing line for Earth and Sky. And I work full-time as a spiritual counselor and spirit bridge called Therapeutic Animism, that's the name of that business, at the Hamilton Center for Personal Development. I'm also an artist. I create websites and videos and content, and I have put myself out there time and time again in lots of different ways because my soul's purpose is to help other people get clear on their soul's purpose. So in order to do that, I had to learn many, many times how to share with the world what it is I'm up to, and I'm often up to many things. So I have a lot of experience with illuminating my own path so that I can help you do the same. I also have this kind of interesting gift or talent, I'm not really sure what you call it, but when I meet people, I hear them talk about themselves and I see what it is they're meant to be doing. I have this happen with clients and with friends all the time. I'm really great at helping people bring all of their skills and their passions together so that they can see like, aha, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Usually I'm really surprised that they never notice because it's their life just put into one soul mission. So that's a little bit about me, and I'm happy to answer any other questions that you are curious to know about. I also used to struggle with depression and suicidal thoughts, and following my soul's calling has been one of the best things that have helped me with my own mental health, along with all the other supports that I've received as well. In this program, I'll be supporting you in both the practical realms as well in the mind, body, and soul. I look forward to helping you walk your true path. In order to get in on this program, click the apply button that is on soulpreneurillumination.com, or you can email me at connect@earthinsky.com. After you apply, we'll have a free phone consultation to see if this program is the right fit for you, and hopefully we'll get to work together and I'll help you illuminate your soul's purpose. Thank you for tuning in and making time for yourself today. You definitely deserve it. And the more that you invest in yourself, this helps the world around you, because your vibration will ripple out to your family and friends, and it will help them and it will help the world. So by you taking this time, you are making a bigger difference than you probably even realize. I'm sending you my love, and I look forward to connecting with you soon.